Hello Aquarius, it's Fawn and Fire Intuitive, and I'm doing readings for the first half of July. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Obviously this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can check out the videos for your Moon and your Rising sign, or you can contact me in the box below for a personal private reading. Just shoot me an email and we can set something up. All right, so I'm going to pull 4 energy cards, and then I am going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot for your general and then your love reading, okay? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, July 1st through 15th. If this video resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know how it resonates. It means so much to me when you guys share what is happening in your life. I love hearing it, and I truly appreciate the support that you give the channel. This card fell out as I was shuffling, so I just pulled it out just to keep in my mind, but I'm going to show it to you. This card represents a journey, and if you see, there's like a bridge to cross and a guidepost, and multiple choices. And on that guidepost, it's like the choices are pointing different directions, so the outcome will be different depending on the road she takes. And I think that's an important thing to remember with tarot as well, is free will trumps tarot. Tarot reads the energies surrounding your situation and what's coming up depending on those energies. But there are choices you can make that will change the outcome dramatically. Okay, we have appreciation in the reverse. Okay, so this can mean maybe right now you're having a hard time identifying things to be thankful for. It can also mean that you don't feel a lot of appreciation in your surroundings. Maybe you feel like people are not appreciating you, seeing your worth right now. We have anxiety. We have all tied up. Wow. Whoa, okay. And we have door to spirit in the reverse, Aquarius, okay? So it seems like right now you have found yourself at a destination you don't want to be, okay? You don't feel like there's a lot of things blossoming around you that you were hoping for. You don't feel like people are seeing your beauty, your worth, your strength, your contribution. And because of that, there's a lot of anxiety and restlessness, and you're having a hard time getting your thoughts in order. You're having a hard time finding things to be grateful for around you right now, and you're feeling really stuck. But the problem with that is this journey, like where you've ended up, it's to propel you through a door to where you understand your own strength and what you can create. That if this is where you're at right now, and this is where you're at right now, you don't have to stay there. There's choices you can make to cross a bridge and get to where you really want to be. Okay, Aquarius? So let's see. Let's pull the general reading cards. I've been getting really great messages. Well, mostly Capricorn was not thrilled with their message, but I'm going to redo it, Capricorn. But I think that was more because I was tired. But I've been getting really great messages from the Rider-Waite, really powerful messages. So I'm putting my retro zombie deck down for this week and using the Rider-Waite. But zombies rise from the dead, so the zombie tarot will definitely be back because I love that deck. Okay, Aquarius. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so, you know, the Nine of Wands, it's somebody who's fought a battle. They've been through it. They don't necessarily want to give up. It's like, have you ever seen that? There's like a drawing where there's like a cave and two men have picks, and they're underground, and they're trying to get to the gold on the other side of this wall. And there's a man on the top who he gets like an inch away from getting the gold, and he gives up and turns around. And there's a man underneath who's like, until I get there. He was behind the guy who gave up. So the guy who gave up would have got it. But, you know, in the end, it's the one who doesn't give up, the one who stays thinking positive, who gets it. And I feel like for some of you, you're just like stressed out. You've been trying hard for something and it hasn't come to pass. And you're like, okay, do I give up? I'm tired. I'm tired of feeling on guard. I'm tired of this consuming my thoughts. Then we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, over anxiety. So there is, both cards are leading me to believe there is a road you are headed down where if you could just get to the bridge and get across, you're not going to be left out in the cold. You're not going to have to give up. You know, you're not, it's not going to be fruitless. Tell me about this all tied up here. Yeah, we have for me, the Three of Pentacles is overcoming obstacles. Like right now you feel tied up, but you need to look around. There's three people in this picture. There's three pentacles. And then here on the road, there's multiple options, okay, to overcome obstacles to get to where you are trying to get to. And instead of focusing on being tied up, instead of focusing on the lack, you know, that you're not getting the messages that you want, that you're not getting the promotion that you want, that you're not getting the appreciation that you want, look around, because there are some solutions. Don't just look at the obstacles. There are solutions. You're not going to be left out in the cold. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But even more importantly, over the door to spirit, it's like the Queen of Wands is a creator. She's creative, she's passionate, she's building something. She uses her intuition. We have the door to spirit here in the reverse. So Aquarius, it seems like some of your thoughts are focused on the wrong place, so you're not creating what you're hoping to create, okay? We have the Four of Swords now, okay? So the Four of Swords, it really represents our thought life. We have a few choices when it comes to our thought life. We can look back at the past at like what didn't work out. We can have guilt, shame about the past, anger. We can be living in anxiety, like searching for how people might be trying to hurt us, what might go wrong. We can be, you know, living in the future with fear, thinking about, okay, I'm never going to get there, or what if this happens, what if. Or we can choose to rest, go through the door to spirit, listen to our intuition, and visualize, feel what we want to feel now. You know, we have so much more power over our thoughts and our emotions than we realize. And I'm an empath and an intuitive, and I didn't know that for years. I used to literally pray, can I just stop feeling for just a little while? Because it would be so exhausting, because I'd be feeling other people's emotions, and I thought that they were my emotions. I thought they were real, you know, so I felt kind of crazy for a long time because I would personalize the things I was feeling. And when we sit and just observe our thoughts, we realize how much power we have over them, that they do not define us. Our feelings don't define us. Our current situation doesn't define us. We have worth. We have so much worth, so much to be grateful for, even in the midst of a difficult circumstance, even when we feel like we're left out in the cold. But the good news is, a lot of the things that you are feeling are real. To me, it looks like they're not. They're coming from a place of anxiety and feeling bound. And the reality is, different than what you are feeling. Tell me about this anxiety and feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, okay. So then we have the Eight of Pentacles, all right? And the Eight of Pentacles, it can represent learning, being in a season of learning, studying, working. You know, a lot of these things you might be coming up against are here for a reason, to help you, like, it's like you need to like press in and learn what it's trying to teach you. Okay, for some of you, a lot of this could be happening at work. We do have a lot of pentacles here. You know, you might feel bound with a boss that, you know, squelches your creativity. You might feel like other people are getting promotion, you're not. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse, okay? And I just saw 1111, which means pay attention. It's also a big sign that the universe is on your side and good things are coming in and you have the power to create, okay? Which is exactly what the cards are saying. You feel tied up, but this, and honestly, some of you probably have been really wronged. You know, the Ten of Swords, it is being stabbed in the back. It is being overlooked. It is being hurt. And it's in the reverse, okay? All of these like bad cards are in the reverse because that energy is past. And, you know, you're headed down a new road and you need to take the bridge to something new. And your thoughts and your, you know, beliefs about what you can create are the bridge. The crazy thing about the Ten of Swords is it is a painful ending. It's something that happened that totally sucks, okay? But when it's past and we stay in that energy, we actually are the ones like stabbing ourselves. Like other people have forgotten about it. Other people have moved on. And we just keep replaying it and we end up punishing ourselves over and over again. We are our own tormentor because we don't want to like, and not don't want to, but sometimes we just don't realize that we can let it go and move on to something better, and that we do have more power in our thoughts than we realize. Yeah, a lot of you, this is around work, you know, or like an environment that you have to be in a lot. All right, we have the Hierophant in reverse, so this can represent a Taurus. Here's the thing, the Door to Spirits in the reverse, and you don't feel like you're creating what you want, if this message is for you, you know, you're having a lot of anxiety, feeling stuck. And the truth is, when you look around you, you really might see the facts. The facts might say, I'm not growing here. I'm, you know, people don't have my back, or this person doesn't want me, you know. But what's awesome about the Hierophant, you know, the Hierophant is not, in my opinion, a super spiritual card. When I look at the Hierophant, I think about the trappings of religion, the trappings of, you know, rather than going through the door to spirit where there's like this abundance and it's not all defined and you're constantly learning. You know, the Hierophant, when you think about like the Catholic Church or the Christian Church, everything's already defined. It says this is how this is going to look. This is the answer. This is what this is going to be. You just have to do A, B, C, D, and you go to heaven, you know? And I know I'm oversimplifying, and if anybody's, you know, I'm not trying to, definitely not trying to like speak negatively about any spiritual path, because there's power in all of in most of them, I truly believe. But what I'm saying in regards to Aquarius, it's kind of the picture I get is right now your mind and your creative ability is being limited by the structure and kind of what you believe to be true. You believe that if this happened, like if you see this, then this is going to happen. If you see this, then this is going to happen, you know, and this is what it's looked like for other people that I've watched on the journey. So that's my reality. So you've assigned a lot of definitions and beliefs to things. And what the cards are trying to say is, no, 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 that doesn't mean you're going to be left out in the cold. No, 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 it's not over. You know, you've still got another option. You've got options. You can overcome these obstacles. Don't just rest on, no, if it was meant to be, it would look like this. Because what the cards are saying is that's not true, Aquarius. Okay, so let's see what's going on with love. Whoa. Did you have a fallout? Because a bunch of cards just fell out. All right. Right now we have retreat, which goes right along with this Four of Swords. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's time to disconnect from the world. There's a lot that's been like stressing you out. When you look around, you're not liking what you see, and you need to pull back and go within, okay? Then we have calling in your soulmate over the door to spirit, okay? You creating what you want. You recognizing there are a lot of different options to overcome obstacles. And we also have, for some of you, release your ex. So we're going to pull some cards and see what's happening here. For some of you, you thought your ex, and they very well may have been a soulmate. Soulmates are not about the end game a lot of the time. Soulmates are about the journey. Soulmates are about the journey. They're a guidepost that are teaching you something you need to learn. And then you reach a fork in the road, and this is even hard for me to say. I understand how hard that is. You reach a fork in the road, and they're meant to go a different direction. And that's painful, and it's hard, and it can make you look at yourself and be like, if I was good enough, my soulmate wouldn't have taken the other path. He would have come with me. And the universe is trying to say no. Woo! I said there were 3 people in this picture. One of your soulmates had to go down another path, and you have another soulmate, okay? You have another soulmate that you're supposed to meet, and you need to call them in and not let the discouragement make you feel like you're like just tied to one outcome. It's all working together for your good, okay? This is emotional. Yeah, you're not hearing messages. You shouldn't really be sending messages right now. Over-release your ex. You have the Ace of Wands. For some of you, something amazing is coming in, and this moment, it's a light bulb moment to bring enlightenment, okay? I have chills. The Lovers, calling in your soulmate. The only signs that really have shown up are Gemini and Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but you know, it can be any sign. You know if this resonates with you. You know, because what I just felt, it's heavy. It's heavy on you, okay? So stop. You've got to retreat, do some healing, get your focus on the right place, and start calling in your soulmate, okay? Because right now it's like, I feel like some of you are focused on like a message or just something so much smaller than what's coming in. Like you're looking for like man to hand you a wand. Meanwhile, like the universe is like, no, here. Mine's bigger. It's better. And we have the Lovers, okay? The Lovers starts with a choice. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And this is definitely a soulmate relationship. The universe is over top bringing them together, okay? Aquarius, so much love to you guys. I hope this resonated. Please let me know below, okay? And again, if you want a personal reading to look into this more, look in the box below, send me an email, and I will talk to you guys soon, okay?